Hello, welcome to the Vuelta 2024. We're here in Lisbon, where the race starts this year. A place that I'm slowly falling in love with. It's absolutely gorgeous, stinking hot, but gorgeous. And this is where the time trial for the Grand Tour starts this year. I think it's 12.5k if I remember rightly. So we're going to have a run around the pits, check out if there's any new tech. I very much doubt it, but you never know. But I'm going to get to the big teams, the wildcard teams that are usually more interesting than the big teams, to see what trends are going on, what fancy bits are going on. Basically all the bike geekery you will ever need. Let's go and have a look. Over here at Astana, Uzbekistan, we have got a bit of last minute mechanicking going on. And I'm guessing just from the bar position, because I can't see the name on the frame, it's Vinokurov's bike. No, not that Vinokurov, that Vinokurov. We've got a new oversized pulley wheel being put on to the rear mech. I'm saying what it, bang on 4 o'clock, nearly 2 minutes to. Race kicks off in about half an hour, I think. Yeah, that's, I'm guessing something that needed to be done last night. Another thing of note is they're using Miche chain rings here, which is now an in-house product from Vuelta. They bought them a few years back when the siblings of the founder didn't want to run it anymore, decided to sell it off, and Vuelta stepped in and snapped it up. So that'll be the reason why you see Miche wheels on Vueltas from now on, stuff like that. All right, over here at Arkia B&B Hotels, what's interesting, but wouldn't have been interesting a few years back, is that they are on rim brake bikes. They're the Bianchi Aquila, something like that. And yeah, I think so far they're the only team I've seen with rim brake equipped TT bikes. It looks very old school. Now, the first thing that caught my eye when I was looking at them, and that made me go, hang on a minute, was the quick release skewers on the wheels. Obviously, with these being rim brake bikes, they are running narrower tyres compared to a lot of the other teams. They've got 25 Vittoria Corsas on there. And being a French team, instead of him actually checking the tyre pressure, I've just seen one of the mechanics give him a good squish with his thumb, you know, the professional way. Alright, in the 4 minutes that I have wandered off and had a look around a few of the other teams, I'm back at Astana and the mechanics finished this job already. It's been the other way around. They've taken that oversized jockey wheel off there and put on a standard rear mech. That's swift work, innit? But hey, electronics and all that. I was wrong. Arkia B&B Hotel aren't the only ones with rim brake bikes here. Kern Farmer are also on rim brake bikes. In this case, it's the giant TT bike. They're getting a bum deal, I feel, because over at Jayco Tallulah, they're on the newer model with the rim brakes. Does it matter? Definitely not today, because there's no rain, so there's really no need to slow down, is there? Whoa, out my way. Over here at Not Sudal Quick Step, T-Rex Quick Step. They're on the standard ship, but the most exciting thing is, well, it's the dinosaur out front. I'm giving to about stage 3 until it's put away in the back of the van, because the riders are sick of the noise. But yeah, kids are loving it. All right, we're over here at Alps in de Koenig. What's really interesting here, apart from being on, well, very fancy Canyon Speed Max frames, is the TT bar extensions. There's quite a few of them on the sort of bog standard, no frills setup that you would get if you'd bought one of these off the peg from Canyon themselves. But there's quite a few with 3D printed bars. And where they position the shifters, where they position the thumbs, changes dramatically. I'm guessing they're the guys that have done their own work with TTs. All right, I have come somewhere away from the wind, away from the noise, away from, well, not quite the hustle bustle to get through the rest of this tech. Okay, let's go to one fancy thing. The Pinarello bikes over at Ineos. Hello. How are you doing? Pinarello over at Ineos have got a new TT bike and it looks flash, doesn't it? Look at that chainsaw, well, seat post and seat tube. This is a bike that has been based on the Hour Record bike that Garner used, what was it, a year and a half ago, something like that now. That bike was 3D printed. I'm pretty sure this one won't be, but I'm guessing it is ridiculously hard to produce from carbon. I also really want to know how that seat post stays in place. Is it incremental height that goes up and down and you adjust where the seat clamps onto the rails? Or is there some whiz-bang technology going on there? So, yeah, you can have it out at any height you want. Something to investigate. But, yeah, it looks pretty flash. We got Josh Tarling's bike there, a man who very nearly took the stage today, or yesterday as I'm filming this. They're on the old Princeton wheels, of course, something that they started playing with a couple of years ago. And a product that I'm guessing, like a lot of their kit, isn't actually sponsored but bought in. They've got their money, haven't they? Right, Josh Tarling's chainring size, I'm told, is, if I remember rightly, a 68. I'll flash it up if I'm wrong here. Matched with an 1130 Outback. That is massive, but the course is flat. Now, one thing that does play into the Vuelta, and a lot of races, but more so the Vuelta because it is stinking hot, is the heat, and keeping cool before the TT is a must. Walking around the pits, you could see that. That was a priority for every team. You had the basic sort of setups, turbos with fans, but then over at Bahrain, they had a whole tent that looked climatised. You can see the old fans coming out there. Red Bull Borough had some very fancy mist and wind blowing at the riders, and ice fests were everywhere. Oh, and just on cue, we've got a bit of music starting here. So I better sign off. Right, let us know what you think of the tech in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. If not, hit us up a message via the social media sites like normal. I flash up here as well. And as always, people, thanks for watching and enjoy your riding and enjoy the Vuelta.